Hey, welcome back. I found my house, so we're good there. Um, I did a little bit off camera. I really just got some wood, um, just because that was kind of boring. I didn't want to bore you guys with that. Um, I found the wool for a bed as well, so that's really all that's happened. Um, is just the bed and gathering some wood, so that's all. But I figured we could make a little better berry farm here. Because this one hurts and I keep hurting myself. So we're gonna do some updates to it, and I actually should make a shovel really quick. Because we're gonna need to mine some of this out. And I was thinking kind of like a vineyard situation for the berries. I'll show you here in a second. Let's see here. Do like that. And then I can place a berry there, and I can't hurt myself. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's how far I want to go with these. So let's mine this out a little. I was thinking 6 rows of 10, 60 berries per. That's just kind of a guesstimate on it would be a good amount. Obviously, we can revisit as needed. But we'll start here, and I will throw these down. And throw that there. Let's clear this up. That's a little better. It's a good start for now. Throw that there. Throw the berries down. Oh, dang it. Throw that down. Or I guess, okay, yeah, that's easier. Put that away for now. I don't really need it. Okay, let's put these down. And that way I can get to the berries without hurting myself. Because that's annoying. I went ahead and made enough for 6 rows of 10. So I think that's what I'll just end up doing. But so there's 3, so I need to go 6 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I need to hollow this out. This might take a minute here, but we're just gonna let it go. I don't really have a whole lot I would need to talk about today. Life's going pretty alright for now. Coming up on Halloween. It's coming up in a couple days. So I've got that to look forward to. I don't think that we're gonna do, any handing out of candy or anything like that. I don't even know who, or if that's even done around here. Oh, my shovel broke. Because I live in a, college town, and uh, I live close to campus, so I don't know that there's going to be really any trick-or-treating going on, so I don't know that we'll, have any candy available or anything. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Kind of, oh, I need to make this dirt. I'm trying to think of more traditions to start with stuff like that, or with holidays, because I am trying to get more in the holiday mood. That's fine. So I think I'm gonna watch It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and do some special food and stuff. I've never really enjoyed Halloween, so I'm not super excited about it. I need to go over one more here, just for my sake. But I don't know. I've never really enjoyed Halloween. I've never really cared for Halloween, so it's not what I'm super concerned about. But we are going to decorate for Christmas after the Halloween festivities are over. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep really quick, which I am really excited about. I have a bunch of stuff to decorate with, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. This is my first. Oops. It's my first Christmas since moving into this new place, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm missing out on a lot of traditions that I'm excited about at home. But I get to be a part of new stuff, and I'm really excited about that. But it's going to be hard to figure out kind of the new holidays traditions, figure out what I even want to do at this point. So we'll see. Guess my friend's on. We'll see what I end up doing for Christmas. I've been trying to host, movie parties for my friends in kind of place because we don't really get to hang out much anymore. Because they live, across the country now too. So I've been trying to do that more and more. As I can. We all have, we've got our own media servers, so we're all kind of watching a lot of movies lately, and I'm just trying to, get in that with them and do it together. So we might end up doing that for Halloween night, watching a movie together. There's not really a lot of good Halloween movies. In general, I'm not really big on scary movies. They're fine. Like I'm not, I'm fine with scary movies. I just don't love them. I've never really been big in scary movie genre, so I don't really know, what to do for movies on Halloween. Other than like Charlie Brown. It's the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown is one of the things that I enjoy about Halloween. There we go. That's nice. But anyways, so I don't know what I'll end up doing, but we'll see. It'll be fun either way. Maybe no, because then it'll trigger. What should I put on top of these fences? guess stairs would be fine. We could do some stairs. Take the ones I've got. I need 12, so of course I'm one short. So I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. I'm excited either way. But I'm really excited for Christmas coming up. That's really, you know, kind of the highlight for me. So we'll see. Oh, that's gonna bother me. I need to fix that. Is this the only one that's out of... Oh god, I gotta redo all of these. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we'll see. Oh, Jesus, ow. How did they end up sideways? I guess I was looking at them weird, I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing for the holidays. I'm looking forward to it either way. Oops. But we'll see. I'm trying to do more... I swear the music is getting louder. Am I going crazy? I've turned it down several times and I feel like it's just getting louder. Anyways, I'm trying to, you know, prioritize doing fun stuff for the holidays to, I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle with feeling like it's actually the holidays. Like I just lately has really felt bland and like I don't have anything going on. I gotta redo every single one of these. That sucks. And I don't like that. I like, you know, enjoying the holidays and feeling like it's something special because it is. And so that being said, oops, okay. Trying to kind of do the festivities more because I feel like that's kind of really what makes the holidays fun is the festivities and enjoying it really. Yeah, that should be good for food now. At least for a while until I have a more reliable source than berries. Anyways, I'm just looking forward to the holidays and I just keep talking about it. But that's really all that's going on in my life right now. Work's fine. We're in the middle of a big project right now, so it's just a matter of getting that done. But most of my part of the project is done at least, so I'm just kind of at other people's whim right now. Which is fine. I don't, you know, it's just part of work, but I'm kind of in this weird lull period where I know there's going to be more that I need to do. But until I got a carrot, I forgot. Until I have more to do, I'm kind of just sitting around. Until I can actually probably remove that. Just kind of sitting around until everything's done. I guess I'll do some more mining for try and find some diamonds. Just kind of sitting around until things pick up again at work, which is a weird place to be because I don't want to do more work. I really don't. You know, as long as I can help it, I'd rather stay with the easy side of the job because oops. I'm lucky I have a job that has kind of slow seasons, and that's really when I get to do a lot of the fun work projects are in the slow season because there's not a whole lot more important to do. So that's something to look forward to for me for sure. Um, but I don't know. I think my sister's gonna come see us in at the end of the year. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. She's had a rough go the last few months, really. Um, so I'm looking forward to seeing her. I haven't seen her since I moved. Um, since the day we moved, she helped us get all our stuff loaded, which was a huge, favor. My pickaxe is about to break. I need to go make more. Um, but I haven't seen her since then, and I really miss her. And um, we talk, not super often, just because I need to make more time for more things in my life. I spend a lot of my time just working and um, doing chores. That's really all I do anymore is work and chores, and then I go to bed. Um, but I'm working on getting. Yeah, we'll come check that out in a little bit. Let me get these. Uh, get some new pickaxes. But I'm looking forward to seeing her. We talked on the phone for a while, for a good few hours probably. And that was really nice. I'm not normally a um, sit on the phone and talk kind of guy. I just am not. Am I out of wood again already? Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'll take two more. Make a few pickaxes just to be safe. Um, but now that I'm kind of off on my own, I really do start to enjoy talking on the phone and stuff, which sucks because I always, I thought it was so dumb to sit and talk on the phone. Um, Not dumb, but it was just not for me. I didn't really enjoy sitting on the phone. Um, I'll do some sleeping real quick, actually. Um, I just never enjoyed it at all. Um, but now that I'm not lonely, but um, I just am not around as often. And, I work remote, so part of it is I literally just don't speak to anybody at all during the day. Um, and that's kind of weird um, for me. I I have never really been a huge uh, talker um, in general, so it's not like I'm not an extrovert where I need to go out and talk to people or I feel like I'm gonna die, because that's not me at all. Um, but I do, I don't know, I get stir crazy, especially because um, I do spend so much time at home because I don't really have any reason to leave the house often. Um, at least not often enough. Chores occasionally and stuff like that. I have been here. Okay, so it's a continuation of the cave I already was in. Um, anyways, I'm starting to go stir crazy when I've been home for a long time. Check that way already. Uh, so it's kind of nice to get out and do things. Um, but it's especially nice to be able to talk to people again. Um, somewhat. I mean, I I kind of struggle with it because I don't like to talk that often, and I have this social battery that drains so fast, and then I just cannot enjoy anything. I don't know if that's a familiar feeling, but um, I just have like a really hard time, okay, um, socializing because I just don't have the capability to do long form discussion. I can maybe handle an hour of discussion before I just like tank and I'm no fun to be around. And I hate that. I really don't love that about myself. But, um, it's kind of just who I am. I'm not a real talkative person. I'm just not. Um, that's just kind of who I am. Um, and I mean, I am pro that. I don't really have any desire to be super talkative and that kind of extroverted person. Um, but there's downsides to it for sure. Um, but I'm lucky I live a pretty sweet life getting to work from home, and it really does benefit my lifestyle a lot. I mean, it benefits almost everybody's lifestyle, truthfully. Um, it's really kind of sad that remote work is kind of coming to an end. Because it really is, I think, just a great, way to get your life back. I used to work on-site IT support before I did what I do now. Um, and I love IT, but it's just that on-site technician stuff is just not, it's not for me. I love the literal work of fixing computers, but the being on the phones and having to communicate with people was just a nightmare for me because they're never around or responding, you know. And when they are responding, they're just angry at you because the computer's broken. Not really angry at you, but they're angry and you're around, so you get the brunt of it. Um, and I did it in healthcare IT, so they're pretty high stakes environments. I've literally had to fix a computer during a surgery, and I love fixing the computers, and I'm pretty good at handling stress. Um, but I just am not great with handling the frustrated people. Um, I just get flustered and I can't really speak. I mean, I can't really speak anyways. But especially when, I've got these people angry at me for something I can't control. Is this another cave? Oh, sweet. I get real flustered and I just can't. Um, I just don't do well. And so I kind of knew the more I had those interactions that this was not, it wasn't really what I wanted in the first place. It just kind of was what I had available to me when I graduated school. Because I graduated into the worst market for my field that has ever existed. But it was just kind of what was available, and oh god, I don't have a shield available. Okay. So that was interesting. It was a job I had to take. Like, truthfully, when I got into my field, when I found interest in it, I mean, um, I went to school, and while I was in school for it, it went from this super niche field that nobody really knew about to COVID happening, and it had this kind of renaissance where it was, it was like the new software engineering role where you get whatever you want and they pay you boatloads of money and all that kind of stuff over COVID, uh, over the pandemic, I mean. And then by the time I finished grad school, it went from that super hot field. It was kind of coming into that as I entered grad school. And I was super excited because I knew, that's going to be a great thing for me when I get out of grad school. And then the kind of last 6 months, the writing was on the wall for. Okay, so that is the way. The writing was like kind of on the wall that the job market was crashing. And at that point, it was too late for me to, try and pivot anything. So I just had to graduate and take my chances, which stunk at the time. I really struggled because, it felt like nobody wanted me. I couldn't even. I had interviews, but never made it past 2 or 3 rounds. And this is back. I mean, they're still doing it now, but when there was 5 or 6 rounds of interviews and take-home essays or surveys, and projects, and I think that's ridiculous. But I never was able to get very far with those interviews, and so that really kind of pushed my self-worth over the edge, and I don't know that I've really ever recovered from that kind of pain, of literally just denial after. Ooh, let's go. Let me just make sure there's no more. It's really just one diamond. You're kidding. There's one diamond. Sick. Well, it's better than 0 diamonds. I don't know. I've always had that kind of struggle. Since then, that I'm not doing something I should be proud of anymore. Which is a load of junk. Like, it's truly not how I want to feel or how I should feel. But a lot of my struggle was kind of started with that pain that I literally was about to graduate and not have a job. I was about to have to go work something. I was about to have to go work at Lowe's, which I have done, and I really did love when I worked at Lowe's. It's a challenging job. I was one of the order pickers, so I was, moving around a ton of concrete and stuff like that. So that part of the job sucked, but I really loved when I worked at Lowe's. But, I was worried I was going to graduate and not be able to get another job, and then I was just going to have to deal with, working the same job that I was working while I was in school. And I was super nervous about that because it's not a great paying job. Any diamonds? No? Okay. It's just not. And there's many ways to live life, and it's truly money isn't everything, but I don't really want to live like that if I don't have to. So I was kind of worried coming out of school. I was not kind of worried, I was extremely worried. But I made it through, and I ended up fine. I'm actually doing what I went to school for now. kind of. I guess it's not 100%, but I am doing what I love to do, and um, it's just kind of weird how life has panned out. Um, it's never really the way you want it to go. Um, but I wouldn't trade it for anything on the other side of it at this point. I don't know if that makes any sense, but um, I'm happy. I'm content with my life, and that's really, at the end of the day, what matters. Okay, there's nothing cool. So I don't know. It's kind of weird how life works out. Um, but I don't know. Let's get on a little further, and then we can try and strip mine a little. Probably save that for the next episode, but I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how quickly I find diamond. Kind of sucks. I found one diamond. Like, truly, that sucks. It's the only amount of diamonds you really can't do anything with. Like, 2 diamonds, you can make an enchantment table, you can make a sword. 3 is ideal because you can get a pickaxe. There we go. 50 should be good. 51, I guess. But 1, like, a shovel's just not that valuable. There's just not a whole lot to do with a 1 diamond, and I'm kind of sad about it. But whatever. Let's mine out a little starting point for the strip mine, and then I'll call the video here. There's lava nearby. That makes me nervous. Anyways, life is weird. Don't take it too seriously. Truly, it's not worth the struggle. It's really not worth. It's not worth it. Just do what you want to do, and you'll figure something out. There's more people in life that tried to chase what made them prosper, and they ended up having nothing. And every story of people I know that have made it in life, like truly made it, and not just, they're fine. I don't want to just be fine in my life. I want to make it. Is this where I found the diamond? Hold on. It is. Huh. Anyways, those people that have quote unquote made it in life, they did something that they were passionate about, and it worked out. That's really what it came down to. It wasn't about it wasn't about the money. I mean, it is. It's always about the money. But it's about passion more than it's about money. And those kind of people that are passionate about stuff when there is no money, they just kind of are, when the money's there, it's always better for them, because it's not about the money to them. It's, a side effect of the ultimate value. And that's the kind of person that I want to be. I don't want to just be good enough in life. I don't have any problems with being fine. Like, I think people are too afraid of being fine at things. But I don't want to be, looking back on my life and just having regrets that I never took what I wanted to do seriously, because I was too worried about, looking like a fool and stuff like that. So I don't know. Here I am on the internet recording myself playing a block game, because I love it and it's just something I enjoy doing. Um, and I just wish more people were like that. I wish more people would be willing to have fun, regardless of how it looks to them. Um, oh god, there's lava above me. Is any diamond in here? No? Alright. Well, we'll just grab the redstone and call the episode here, I guess. Anyways, I just think it's a waste of your life to not do what you love. Truly, I think it's just a waste. Um, so, I guess that's kind of my last message for the day. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Anything I can do differently, just let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.